What's up YouTube, it's Clutch Madness and I got another video for y'all today. Today I'm going to be talking about the time I got caught ding dong ditching.
Whipping the yam, whipping and flipping the yam, turning her to a lamb, rewriting the dope, soon as it get out your boat, keeping this up like a man.
Alright, so before I get into explaining what happened, for the people that don't know what ding dong ditching is where you go to a random house, you ring the doorbell or you knock on the door, you do anything, you know, then you run. Some people hide, but I suggest that even if you do this, which I think that you should not do it, you should not ding dong ditch. But if you do, run, do not hide. Last time, run, do not hide. Anyway, y'all gonna see why. Alright, so yeah. So this is how I got caught. It's me and my friends. It's about 5 of us in total, and we're chilling. It's about 8 p.m. something like that, because that's usually the time that the street lights came on around then. By the way, when this occurred, I was like 12. So yeah, the street lights are on. It's dark, and we're all just chilling. I'm not in my own neighborhood. I'm with my friends in their neighborhood, right? All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. We're all outside. We're just chilling, and then one of my friends is like, "Hey, y'all want to ding dong ditch?" And I'm like, I didn't say nothing. So that was me. I was just quiet. I'm just that person that was just quiet for that moment, you know. Everybody else is like, yeah, let's do it. I'm just sitting there quiet. I was like, I'll go if everybody else goes. Don't be a follower. Don't be me at that moment. I'm not a follower no more. Don't be a follower, bro. It's not a good idea. So anyway, I was going with everybody else. I was going with the crowd, whatever everybody else wanted to do, right? So we start walking down the street. All right, so it's dark and everything, you know. We're walking down the street, all 5 of us, and then my friend's like, "Hey, that's a perfect house right there." The house had like 1 car in the driveway and it had 1 light on that you could see visibly. So, you know, we knew that somebody was awake, at least. We knew that somebody was either awake or they fell asleep with the light on, something like that, right? So we're like, all right, this is the perfect house. So my friend, the one that said, "This is the perfect house," he's talking about something. All right, so who gonna ring the doorbell? I'm looking at him like, bruh, you the one who just said it's a perfect house. You ring the doorbell. I'm not ringing it. Don't ever be the person to ring it. That's also a good tip. Don't ever be the person to ring the doorbell. So yeah, I guess you could say that's tip number 1. Don't ever be the person to ring the doorbell, ever, because you're the most likely to get caught, okay? And if you don't have really good friends, they might snitch on you. But that wasn't the case here. We're all real niggas, all right? So anyway, we all looking at him like, bruh, no, you ring it. If you want to say this is the perfect house, it's the perfect house then. But you're going to ring the doorbell. We're not ringing it. So anyway, he's like, all right, y'all scared. And my mom like, yeah, I'm scared. I'm not trying to get caught. Well, come on now. You know, especially, no, we don't get into that. We ain't going to get into that. But yeah, so I'm like, yeah, you go ahead and do that. So he goes up to the house. He's on the porch and we're behind him. Like, he's on the first step of the porch and we're right behind him, but we're not on the porch with him, right? So we're still in the yard of the house because, you know, it's not fun if you're all the way down the street already before he rings the doorbell. So, you know, we're right there behind him. He looks back at us. I look straight at him in his eyes. I said, "Go ahead, bro." I whispered, I said, "Go ahead." He's like, "All right." This idiot. All right, so before I say what he did, let's go ahead and call this tip number 2. Tip number 2. Whenever you're playing ding dong ditch, please do not over aggressively ring the doorbell or do not beat on the door, because that means somebody's gonna come out crazy, man. Don't kick on the door. Please do not kick on the door. So yeah, that's tip number 2. Guess what my friend did? This man rung the doorbell 3 times. This man hit the door about 4 times, and then he kicked the door 1 time. Bruh. After he did that, he would have looked back at us smiling. Think about this if this was your house. How would you feel if somebody just rung your doorbell 3 times, hit your door 3 times, and then kick your door? What you about to do? All right. So yeah, that you know, we got that man startled up in there. So my friend's like, "Hey, make it more funner." Like, we're about to start running, right? He's like, "Make it more funner. Let's just hide." So, being the follower that I was like, all right, sure. Stupidest decision I made that night. So we all decided to hide in the bush right next to his house. I say it's probably like 3 seconds later, bro. the man that we ding dong ditched, he came out of his house screaming, bro. And on the side of his hip, he had a gun holster. It was a little pistol, bro. So this man had a gun on his hip, bro, in a holster. So all he had to do was pull it out, bro. So anyway, he's like, hey, who just rang my doorbell? Now, he got me scared. Like really, really scared now. Because this man got a gun. Bro, I was so scared. On me, bro, I was scared. All my friends, we all just in the bush, right? We all just in a line in the bush. It was a long bush, like a long one. That sounded gay. No,
this nigga gay.
but yeah, we're all in the bush, right? One of my friends has the audacity to start laughing. Ain't nothing funny. There's nothing funny. Not because of you finna get caught. So this man starts laughing. I looked at him like if you don't be quiet, bro, we about to get caught. He stops laughing, right? And you know, like when you about to start laughing, you got that face, you like, when you try not to laugh. All right, so that's the kind of face he had. So I looked at my other friends and they about to laugh too, because you know, so like, you know, like whenever people are laughing or they about to laugh, that makes you want to laugh and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm scared. All right, so I got a serious look on my face. A couple of them over there laughing, and then like 2 of my other friends, they weren't laughing. So it was like 2 friends laughing, 2 of them weren't laughing, and I wasn't laughing. So it was a total of 3 of us not laughing. Y'all can do math. So anyway, yeah. This man's yelling, right? He's like, all right. So like, you know, he came out 3 seconds later, so he has to know that we didn't get far. All right. So he's like, I know y'all still out here. So you know, this man actually ends up calling the police. So I guess you could say probably about 10 minutes. 10 minutes later, a cop car comes up. He pulls up on the side of the man's house, like not in the driveway, but on the side. So he pulls up in the house, he comes up to the man, he says, sir, we received your call, something like that, We're in the bush, so I couldn't hear everything that this man was saying, but I could make out some of the things he was saying. The man was talking back to the police officer, very mad. Like, he was really mad. Like, the police officer did something wrong. But anyway, yeah, he's talking to the police officer, then he yells, he says, I know they're still out here, and he's looking around. So I'm just thinking, hey, bro, we gotta get out of here, man. We gotta get out of here. And I was like, oh, please let this police officer leave, man, please. I'm over here like praying in my head, like, Lord, please forgive me. I won't do it again. I promise. On me, Lord, please. If I get out of this, Lord, please forgive me. I swear on me, I won't do it ever again in my life. Jesus, I pray, amen. So yeah, I'm over here like praying, bruh, like praying to God that we don't get caught. So the police officer, they're talking, I guess you could say they're talking about 3 minutes, bro. It wasn't even a long conversation, really. So the police officer's about to get in the car, and he's like, all right, sir, just call us back if you have any more problems, and we'll be right back on the way. We're not that far away from here, so we'll be right back on the way if you have any more problems, sir. Okay? In my mind, I'm like, oh, thank the Lord. Thank the Lord that he did not come and go check around the premises, bro. Because if he did, we would have got caught. So anyway, the man stays outside. He stays outside. The police officer drove away, but the man stays outside of his porch. He sits on his porch, just chilling. He's just chilling, just waiting. And I'm like, bruh, we can't get out of this if this man still stays out here, right? So to give you guys a better perspective of like where we are, the man's house is right here. We are right here in the bush. So I look to my side and I peek up, right, to see where he is, if he like still out there in the porch. So he's still out there, and I can see on his lap he has the gun. It's not in the holster anymore. He has it on his lap, bro. So I'm like scared. I'm like, bro, if I run, I feel like he's gonna try and shoot me or something, man. You know, because it ain't safe, bro. I don't think we can do this, right? So we're like, I came up with this plan. We all should just split up and run for it, bro. That was the stupidest plan ever, but hey, we went with it. So what we did before we started running, a friend grabbed the rock and he threw it at the man's garage. Now, you know, we're right here. The man's garage is over here and his porch is right here. So he's sitting right here, his garage is right here, and my friend throws a rock all the way over here to his garage, but it hits like the driveway because we're straight on, so you can't hit the garage door. All right, so he hits the garage, he hits the driveway, and the man turns really quick. He's like, so quick, bro. So anyway, yeah, so he's like, what is that? And he gets up, he walks over to his garage. Meanwhile, while he's doing that, we're already going down the street, man. Because we went the opposite way. We're right here, you know, he's over here once again. We're right here, and we went that way, bro. We're going, yeah, that way. Yeah, so anyway, we out, bro. We was home, bro. We was gone. So while we're running, one of my friends that was behind us all, the slowest one, I guess you could say, he loses his shoe. So, yeah, this is one of those times where you're in a very tight situation where you don't know whether either to be selfish, as in keep running, or to, you know, be helpful and turn around and help your friend. So being me, I let him take one for the team. No, I'm just playing. I turned around, I helped him. This man tried to put his shoe back on. I looked at him so sideways, like, bruh, come on, man. Don't try and put your shoe back on. The man is behind us. I guess he heard our footsteps or something while we was running. He turned around and started chasing us, bruh. So the man is behind us with this gun. He wasn't aiming it at us, but he had it in his hand still, so it's still not safe. He's like running with it, like it's nothing. So he's running with the gun. So I'm looking at him like, bruh, just pick up the shoe and run, bruh. We don't got time for this, trying to put your shoe on and everything, bruh. I'm not trying to get killed because you want to lose your shoe. So he runs with the shoe in his hand. We're all hauling, bruh. We're going down the street. Now this man, you know, that we didn't done this, he's about middle age, I guess you could say. He's like in his 30s somewhere. He wasn't like really like, he wasn't fat, but he wasn't fit. He was in between that. So he wasn't catching us. I was gone. You know, we was all just gone. Like we was track stars or something, bro. Like we was out. Boy, on me, nigga, I run a 4 flat and just playing. But yeah, that night I felt like I ran a 4 flat, but I was going. So we was all gone. My friend that dropped the shoe, that was the friend's house that I was spending the night at. So me and him walked back to his house. All of our friends, we were all on the same street, right? So everybody went to their house. Me and my friend went to his house, right? I went upstairs, took a shower. You know, after I got out of the shower, I looked at my phone, and I was in a group chat. And in the end of the group chat, name was Ding Dong Ditch Buddies. It was all of us that had Ding Dong Ditch. Meanwhile, don't forget, we are 12 years old, so, you know. So yeah, anyway, we were on Kik. It's an old app. I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about, but it's an old app that we use to message each other. Boy, woo, I remember when that app used to be live, bro. Everybody used to be on that app. But yeah, so we are on the group message. Somebody had the audacity to say, let's do this again. Right then and there, I decided to swipe over and delete his contact as a friend because that nigga's crazy. I'm not doing that again. So yeah, that's really basically it, man. Think about think about it again. If that police officer would have caught us, that would have been crazy, bro. We probably would have went to jail. But yeah, man, that's my crazy experience. You know, I'm just thankful for where I am today, Lord. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video that I just had for you guys, this story time, and you want more story times, go ahead, comment down below. And if you enjoy, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe if you're new as well. So thank you for everything, for viewing this video, for the support, everything. You know, love you guys. Keep it up. And you know, I said I was gonna post today, so I did. I'm gonna try and post this during the day. What time? Oh, bet. Yeah, I'm gonna post this during the day, hopefully. Don't get mad at me if I don't. That means I end up taking a nap. But yeah, I'm gonna end up trying posting this today. Yeah, just thank you guys for everything. Stay easy, stay blessed, stay safe, and I will catch y'all later. All right, I'm out.